Hey guys, so if you're ever entertaining and they're kind of like eating the food, everybody's sitting back chilling, this is the best kept secret. I have a Champion juicer, and as you know, on the Champion juicer, there's a blank screen. The blank screen is what you do when you replace the regular screen if you want to make ice cream or if you want to homogenize some nuts or something like that. So I went to make some ice cream with my frozen bananas, and my blank screen wasn't there. So immediately I go to Amazon.com, type in Champion juicer blank screen, and because Big Brother is out there, Johanna's ice cream maker popped up on my screen. And I am such a sucker for buying anything because Amazon makes it so easy to return. So I ordered it, and it is the best thing since sliced bread. I tell you, it's amazing because people like ice cream, but even the better ice creams have cane sugar or, which is still sugar. It has something in it. But this is all we're going to use. We're going to use some frozen fruit. Thing that you need to know is that in making ice cream, so that you don't have to add cane sugar or honey, you want it to be as sweet as possible for the individuals. And this means making your bananas turn brown. Of course, this is the only state that you ought to eat bananas anyway. These are red bananas, but the yellow bananas, the same thing is applicable. It should have like a third coverage of brown spots. That also means that the banana is ripe. When the banana has green tips, it's not ripe, and to eat unripe fruit means that it's not going to fully digest. That's why people always say, I was wondering why people were saying, bananas make me fat. And I was like, I've never seen a fat monkey. How about you? Obviously, it's not the banana. It's the state of the banana that you're eating it in with the green tips. That means that they're totally unripe, which means that they're totally sugar laden in the simple sugar context, which is not what you want to use for the energy. You want a complex, and that's what happens when it becomes ripe. I buy a ton of bananas all the time because I eat a lot of bananas. And then when they get to this state, I simply take them and drop them into a Ziploc bag. And that's the key, is making sure that you have 30% or more coverage. And those are the frozen bananas that you want to use because they're going to be so sweet. You're not going to need anything else. And so what we have are a couple of frozen bananas. I've got a couple of friends over, so we're going to make enough for 3 of us to say yum yum. And they tell you very clearly you want it to sit. Take it out of the freezer and allow it to sit for 12 to 14 minutes. Longer than that, you're going to have more of a sorbet, a slushy, mushy kind of thing. Not 14 minutes, it's going to be like ice, like the ice cream things, like the ice, what are those ice cup things. So you want the perfect smoother. The first time I did it, I just wanted to test it. I had at least probably the equivalent of 2 pints. I had like 2 bananas, maybe 10 frozen strawberries. It was so good. I ate the whole thing by myself. So we have some frozen raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. You always want to eat berries. Berries, a raspberry has more fiber per half cup than almost anything that I can think of. And it's the little berries. It's those little teeny yellow berries in there that really give you the fiber content. The ones that get stuck in your teeth, and there are like millions of them in raspberries, and that's why it's the higher fiber food. Blackberries, blueberries, anything that's blue is going to be good for your spirit, to calm you, relax you, take that tense and anxiety away. So we have that. Blueberries are my favorite food in terms of the mind, just making sure that we keep Alzheimer's at bay, and just make sure you can remember what your name is and everything else, where you parked your car. So that's it. These are our ingredients. This is all we need, is the Ziploc bag of frozen fruit, and we're going to turn this little thing on. And the bowl over here. Let's start with a small bowl. Put it in here. And you just basically start running the bananas. Then you start integrating the fruit in. voila. That took maybe 7 minutes. So all you have are the pans that need to be rinsed. Grab a paper towel. Use the bowl that you had the frozen fruit in to serve people. And that's it. And it's such a simple machine to clean. Takes just a couple of seconds. You basically get as much of your ice cream out of there. Then you twist it, that comes off. You twist this little higgy-majiggy hair, that comes through. You got some more ice cream that you can play with if you want, because this little thing comes out so that it's easy to remember you were a kid. Yummy. Then I'll put this in the bowl. And then there's this chocolate raw syrup that I make, where you simply add maple syrup, carrot powder, and olive oil, believe it or not. So you get that good fat from olive oil, and you blend it, and it lasts indefinitely. And I usually make a huge batch, and I have some for like 2 years. And wouldn't you believe it, I haven't had any since I got this ice cream machine. And every week I keep saying I need to make a batch of the chocolate syrup. It's actually pretty good for you with the olive oil. And carrot has a lot of minerals in it. Of course, maple syrup also has lots of minerals in it. So that's it. 4 little pieces that basically just need to be rinsed. And we're done. Make sure that you keep checking us out. We're trying to change your lifestyle.